Hello everybody, this is AG here, yes, on the main channel this time. This whole project in quotation marks has gone back and forth and with what I want to do with it. But I will say, before we get started, I love opening cards. I love cards, it's so much fun. But I have found that some of my favorite ones to do are, no surprise, the NASCAR cards. I think specifically, if you remember on my card pull channel, a couple months ago, we pulled the same exact product. I had a blast with it. Now, as I have shown this thing off so many times, it doesn't hurt that one of the things that I ended up pulling was this Dale Earnhardt Jr. Gold Vinyl 1 of 1. I still have it. It's in a one-touch case now, which is very nice. We also got a redemption from that box as well, and it came in the mail about a week ago. It's this Richard Petty on-card autograph. So Richard Petty himself actually signed it. So it was like, that's just really cool. I love both of those cards. They're great cards. So we're gonna do it again. Only this time we're doing it on the main channel. I know you all see NR 2003 all the time here, and don't worry, you know, this ain't gonna become a whole card pull channel because I just don't think I have the time / the money to really invest fully into that. But I still enjoy doing it on occasion, which is why we're here. We're going to open this entire box today, guys. 24 packs, 8 cards per pack. We're going to take our time. So if you're one of these who just want to see everything you get real quick, this is probably not going to be the video for you, because I do want to take my time opening this box, enjoying it with you guys here today. And let's just get down to it. In these hobby boxes, there is 1 autograph and 2 memorabilia cards on average. They don't guarantee it specifically, but that is what we expect. That is what we got, in fact, out of our first hobby box that we got of the 2023 Donruss set. We also ended up in that first hobby box, this Ty Gibbs retro, yeah, it is actually a retro card, with the tire relic in it, and then the Ryan Newman tire relic, numbered to 299, or actually 250, excuse me, 131 of 250 there with the red parallel. So a couple of nice pulls there. Obviously the Dale Jr. 101 and the Richard Petty autograph, the best pulls, but we also pulled a lot of numbered cards from that set, and that was so much fun to do. So here we are. We're going to do it again. Joey Logano, the defending Cup Series champion, who will not win the Cup Series championship this year because he has been eliminated from the playoffs. How are those playoffs going anyway? I have barely been able to watch any races. Last race I watched was actually the Coke Zero 400, where Ryan Preece flipped like an NR 2003 crash. I have not really been able to watch a race since then, just because my work schedule doesn't quite allow me to watch as much as I used to, which is sad. But you know what? You know, we deal. I still love watching racing when I can, and I still love pulling cards, recording races. All right, we got the first 6 packs here. We kind of know what to expect here. We're gonna probably still pull a bunch of numbered cards, and hopefully we'll pull a good autograph and good memorabilia cards as well. This first pack here, it's already looking pretty thick, so we could already have our memorabilia card right off the bat here. So let's see what we get here. Like I said, we're going to take our time here today. We're going to enjoy this. This could just be filler, though. We're just going to have to wait and see. But let's get down to it. This is going to be a lot of fun. Of course, a lot of these cards I probably already have because, you know, the base cards, I've pulled quite a few of them. Jake Drew. Hey, there's Corey LaJoie there for his base card. Sheldon Creed, not going to be with RCR next year. Garrett Smithley on the retro. Harry Gant on the retro as well. And we do, in fact, have ourselves a filler. They sometimes like to tease it, fake you out, thinking, oh, this could be a card with memorabilia in it. Not the case. It is just, in fact, a blank piece of cardboard. Blank piece of thick cardboard at that as well. So, we'll go ahead and set that aside. Jeff Gordon on the gray parallel. We do have a turned over card here. That is Tony Stewart with the royalty. We'll see if this is, in fact, numbered. It is not, just the base royalty. Now, in the hobby boxes, it does come with this firework prism effect. I'd say prism effect because there is actually a card that's prism. Still a very nice card regardless. These are, of course, inserts. And in the hobby boxes, they add this firework parallel. If you get a box at Walmart or Target, or if you did get a box at Walmart or Target, they just kind of a normal standard finish on those cards. And we got a Prism Optic, actually, of Tony Bridner, which, you know, not real big on Tony Bridner. I don't think she's that good, in my personal opinion. But, hey, what do I know? I haven't watched a race in 2 months. We'll set that aside. Nothing too special there in that first pack there, but you know what? We'll be all right with that. So we still got 23 packs left to go. I'm going to separate everything properly here so that I don't knock anything over. You know, I'm going to move aside here just a little bit. Give myself a little bit more room off to the side to put these cards. I want to keep the optics separate, inserts separate, and then the base cards separate as well. And have room to be able to grab some of my card sleeves if I, in fact, need them. All right, here we go. Second pack. I told you guys we were going to be taking a while here. Hey, we're on the main channel, though, and if you enjoyed this, leave a like. You know, let me know if you, in fact, enjoy seeing this. I know cards might not be everybody's thing, but, you know, the card pulls that I plan on doing on this channel, I mainly intend to keep it racing because, hey, I know all the drivers in NASCAR. Hey, we finally got Grant Enfinger's base card. I've been waiting for this one for a while. Great to finally get it. Obviously, big Grant Enfinger fan. Don't know where he's going to go next year, but hoping he gets a good ride in the trucks. But he still has a chance at that championship. He's got to run well at Homestead next week. We'll have to see if he in fact does that. Race Kings of William Byron. We got Austin Cindric in the retro. We got Josh Berry in the retro. And our first number card, Jeremy Clements. The red parallel right there. This is number 15 of 299. So cool little pull right there. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a sleeve since it is a numbered card. Not that it's really worth that much, but I like putting the numbered cards in the sleeves just to protect them there. That was when he won at Daytona last year. It's a pretty interesting race that evening. Our next 2 cards, we got Under the Lights, Denny Hamlin. This is just the regular fireworks, but still solid looking card right there. And then we got our Optic Retro Tyler Reddick. 2 cards, or 2 packs in, I should say. We got our first numbered card right there, Jeremy Clements. Hey, we'll definitely pull some other numbered cards. We usually get one of each type of parallel in one of these hobby boxes, or at least one of each color, which is pretty neat to say at the least. Here we go for our 3rd pack. We got ourselves Joey Logano and his car. That's the base card right there. Tony Stewart. They do put a lot of retired drivers in this set. They kind of stretch the set out a little bit by doing that. Matt DiBenedetto, he's not with Rackley War anymore. Noah Gregson, Jimmy Johnson. Looks like we've got ourselves another parallel. It's a blue parallel of Kevin Harvick on the retro. Solid little pull right there. 110 of 199. We'll put that in a sleeve. Set these aside for now. I'll never forget when I pulled that Dale Jr. 101 in the first hobby box. Hey, maybe we'll get that tonight. We'll just have to see if that in fact ends up being the case. Brad Keselowski here. Power Squad. That's the normal hobby look to that with the fireworks. And our optic is Tony Stewart. Not a Prism optic, but still an optic nonetheless. A lot of Tony Stewart cards already. He hasn't raced in like 8 years. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. It hasn't been 8 years. It's been 6 years. Here we go for our 4th pack. Yeah, this is always so much fun to see what we end up getting here in these boxes. We got William Byron, Brandon Jones, Chase Elliott there with the Race Kings, Joey Gase on the retro, Kurt Busch on the retro, Michael McDowell on the retro, and then we got a gray. Well, we got the same card twice. So nice, they put it in twice. Only this one is a gray parallel. That's kind of odd right there. 6 base cards in this box, which is quite interesting. We got a Denny Hamlin Revved Up, I believe. Thought we already pulled one of these here, but it's really similar to the Under the Lights scheme we just pulled. Hang on. They're kind of similar, different inserts though. But Denny Hamlin Revved Up there, and then our optic is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So that was kind of a dud pack right there. Not entirely sure why we got two of the same card. I mean, I understand why, but I think they could have, Panini could have done a little bit better quality control with that. I don't know. Fifth pack here, you know. We still have yet to get our autograph or our retro, or I'm saying retro, our relic cards here in this box. So we'll get to that eventually. Mark Martin. Like I said, a lot of retired drivers in this set. Mark Martin there, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Weatherman, Bubba Wallace on the retro, Myatt Snyder on the retro. We got a gray parallel of Joey Gase. Got a flipped over card, an Unleashed here of Ross Chastain. This is just the base. And then we got an Optic Prism of Christopher Bell. I'm not putting in these codes, by the way, for the Daytona 500 giveaway. It's too much work. So if you want to pop the code in, if you see it, go right ahead. Win yourself a trip to the Daytona 500. Here we go for our sixth pack. Ooh, we got something in the middle here that's looking pretty sharp. We got Justin Haley, Brad Keselowski. Oh, there's our autograph. Oh man, I messed it up. I was gonna try to like make it I don't know, make it a surprise. We still don't know who it is yet. There's Darrell Waltrip, Chase Briscoe. Here we go. This is our autograph. Jimmy Johnson on the Optic Prism. It is a sticker, so it's not an on-card autograph, but still a solid pull nonetheless. No number. Oh, there is a number. Never mind. We got 17 to 25 there on the Optic Retro autograph. That actually is a pretty darn good pull. My only, I don't want to say complaint with this one, is the fact that there is a sticker autograph on here and not an actual on-card autograph like we got with the Richard Petty, what do I want to say? The Richard Petty Redemption that we got. We'll try to get this in the sleeve here, protect it, because this is actually a pretty solid pull. I mean, it's Jimmy Johnson of all people, you know? And it's number to 25, 17 to 25, Optic Retro Prism autograph. So, that, my friends, is a pretty solid pull, if you ask me. We'll also get this in a top loader as well to protect it a little bit more. Hey, still not as big of a hit as the Dale Jr. 101, I would say, but still a number to 25. I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. I'm going to make sure I keep this thing protected, and we're looking good there. So the Jimmy Johnson autograph. That's our autograph card here, numbered to 25, 17 to 25. So a very solid pull. That's our third numbered card so far, but our first hit, essentially, or autograph, I should say. We got Justin Bonsignore in the gray parallel. We got a Metal Masters of Richard Petty, and then Daniel Hemrick on the normal optic that we got right there. So great pull there, Jimmy Johnson autograph. Hey, I'll take that. 17 to 25 right there on the Optic Retro. That's good. I didn't think it was going to be numbered, but hey, I'm glad it is. That adds a little bit to it. Like I said, it's a sticker autograph, but hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's still Jimmy Johnson who signed that little sticker that they put on. All right, move on to our next set here. Like I said, we're taking our time. So if you're just stumbling upon this channel, you know, upon this video, and you expect me to go through this real quickly, I don't do that. I like to enjoy it because, hey, I spent enough money on these things. I want to take it in and enjoy it. Chris Buescher, Tanner Gray, Martin Truex Jr., Tony Breidinger again, Kyle Larson. A lot of gray parallels so far. Jimmy Johnson there. We got an Under the Lights of Dale Jr. This is a regular, oh, I don't want to say it's base, it's the fireworks, but the regular type, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, what I want to say. But normal base for the hobby, for the under the lights. Whoa, we almost knocked our camera over there. I was afraid I was going to do that. I don't have quite the best setup here, and this thing is quite flimsy. There we go. Disaster averted. Bubba Wallace on the regular optic. And there's the code if you want to put it in. Go win yourself a trip to the Daytona 500. So still have yet to get either of our memorabilia cards yet in this set. So hopefully we get some good ones there. Obviously, that autograph's pretty solid with it being numbered. I mean, our autograph on the first hobby box was good. It was a Richard Petty on-card autograph there, which was a redemption, but it did come in the mail for me recently. We'll see what we got here. We got Darrell Waltrip, Jack Wood, Brittany Zamora on the Race Queens, Dale Jarrett. Looks like, oh, here we go. This right here is a, what we call it, a case hit, not a case hit. It's an ultra rare insert. It's a Kevin Harvick Let's Go, which they don't put these in too many of them. This is the second Let's Go insert that I have. I think from the first set that I ended up getting, I had a Let's Go of Kyle Busch. So this here, ultra rare insert, as they like to call it. You get one of these ultra rare inserts per hobby box usually, so I don't really want to call it too ultra rare. No number or anything, but we're still going to put that in the sleeve anyway, since it is, in fact, a rare card, as they so call it. Kyle Busch on the gray parallel. We got ourselves an Elite Series of I almost said Elijah Gordon. Hey, man, shout out to Elijah Gordon, a two-time Cup Series champion on the channel. Jeff Gordon. And then you got William Byron on the optic. A good pull right there with the Let's Go of Kevin Harvick. Still looking for a memorabilia cards. Oh, here we go. We got a thick pack. Let's see what we end up pulling here. This looks like it might be our first relic of the pack. Got Tony Bridner again, Christopher Bell, John Hunter Nemechek, Jeb Burton, and my man Grant Enfinger again. I got both of his cards now. And they faked us out. But we do have a pretty solid parallel right behind it here. This is Natalie Decker. 41 of 49. Pink or purple parallel. Not sure which one they are officially calling that. But solid parallel right there. Natalie Decker. I don't know how well her cards sell or anything like that. I want to try to actually start selling some of these cards because some of these cards I have pulled do have some bit of worth to them. I just got to have the time for one thing and the resources to be able to do it, so I got to get everything set up correctly. Metal Masters of Tony Stewart and Takuma Koga on the Optic Prism. There's regular Optic and there's Optic Prism. Optic Prism, the whole card, the shiny and glossy. Optic, it's just part of it. That's the layman's terms of explaining that. Hey, I'm still very amateur in terms of collecting cards and understanding all the lingo and whatnot. I'm getting there, but still a lot to figure out with it. All right, here we go for our next pack. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If I decided to premiere this, hope you're enjoying the premiere. If not, if you made it this part of the video, I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying it. Opening some cards with me. We got Dale Jr., Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson Race Kings, Retro of Daniel Hemrick, Retro of Mike Harmon, Applebee's Man again. Got a gray parallel, Chase Elliott Race Kings. We got an Under the Lights of Bubba Wallace. That's the normal fireworks effect. And then we got an Optic Prism. No, this is just a regular Optic, not an Optic Prism. Optic Prism, it's going to be a darker gray or a darker silver to it. So you'll notice with the Takuma Koga here how it's like a bit of a darker silver than the Race King. Still a glossy card, still an Optic, but not a Prism. So there's a difference. There's one Optic or Prism in each pack, which I like. It's a nice thing I like about these packs. You always get an insert, you always get an Optic. You usually get a parallel in each of these packs as well, and 5 base cards. I opened up a pack of 2017 Donruss cards, and it was just a ton of base cards and then like one insert. Not really the case with these. You really get to collect the inserts and all that fairly well with this set. I think it's about a 200, actually it might be a 300 card set. Let's see, what does it say that on the box? 200 card set, including 75 based, 15 rated rookies, 25 race kings, 75 retro, and 10 cards. So it's a 200 card base set, which after opening 2 hobby boxes and a couple of retail boxes and packs, I'm hoping that I actually do in fact get the whole set. Brent Moffitt, Denny Hamlin, Sam Mayer, Christopher Bell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., another gray parallel, Ray Black Jr. A lot of gray parallels here. I have not pulled near as many numbers as the first pack, which is kind of a little interesting. Jimmy Johnson, Metal Masters. Oh, there we go. Oh, another Jimmy Johnson out of 25. How about that? This is Ice Sparkle or something like that. 2 of 25 right there. This is a Jimmy Johnson box. And hey, you know what? We'll take that. It's Jimmy Johnson, of all people. So we got his autograph, Optic Retro out of 25. Then we got the Metal Masters, Ice Sparkle. I think that's what it is. Ice Sparkle or something. It says here on the box. What we got here? This is Metal Masters Cracked Ice. Be Cracked Ice. So you get the holographic Cracked Ice Explosion Diamond. I believe it's going to go the 199, 25, 10, and the 1. The diamond is 1 of 1. There are quite a few 1 of 1s in this set, but hey, this is a solid card. 2 of 25 Metal Masters Jimmy Johnson. There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Justin Bonsignore on the regular Optic. A lot of Justin Bonsignore cards. Like my man Justin Bonsignore. Here we go for the next pack. We'll be halfway. We're already halfway through the box. We've had a lot of fun with this, though. Harry Gant, Noah Gragson, Kyle Busch on the Race Kings, Haley Deegan on the Race Queens, Ben Rhodes. We got ourselves a red parallel of Terry Labonte. Here we go. Finally, some number action. Well, actually, we had a number in the last one. Number to 299. This is 107 to 299 on the Terry Labonte Retro Red Parallel. I always like getting numbered cards. I think numbered cards are cool because there's only 299 of these Terry Labonte retro cards with this red border on it. So, of course, it's the same red as the top. Or is it? Oh my goodness, it's not actually the same red. It actually is different. It's actually a different shade if you see it. I didn't even notice that. It looks like a normal card. To the naked eye, you wouldn't even think it's a parallel because it's almost the same shade red as the top. But not the case. Still, though, 107 to 299 there on the Terry Labonte. So we got William Byron on the Elite Series. That's just the regular Fireworks effect. And then we got ourselves Kyle Busch regular Optic for the Retro. Optic Retro right there. Hey, solid first half there, especially for Jimmy Johnson fans. Got a couple of solid Jimmy Johnson cards right there, and we have still yet to pull either of our memorabilia cards. We got, oh, here we go. We got 2 thick packs here. They faked us out twice. Will they fake us out a third time? We got a thick pack here to start our second half of this set, or of this hobby box. And I thought that last one we pulled that we were gonna end up with the memorabilia card. We didn't quite do it. Jeff Gordon, Riley Herbst. Hey, the day I'm recording this, finally got his first career Xfinity Series win in Las Vegas. So congrats to Riley Herbst on that. Eric Almirola, Natalie Decker, Terry Labonte, and again they fake us out with filler. Oh my goodness. Chase Briscoe on the gray parallel. I'm gonna put that aside right there. We got Daniel Suarez here. Just the regular Elite Series. And then Austin Dillon on the Optic Prism. The base card there. So cool optic right there. My goodness, that's 3. Look at this. Look at this. 3 of these fillers. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing, Panini? Wasting trees with that. All right. Maybe. We got another thick pack in this stack here, so hopefully finally get one of our memorabilia cards here, or did we get panini'd, as they like to call it. Bubba Wallace, Taylor Gray, Martin Truex Jr. on the Race Kings, Alex Bowman on the retro, Ty Gibbs on the retro, another gray parallel of Bubba Wallace. A lot of gray parallels here in this set. Now, I've already said that. Christopher Bell on the Unleashed. Nothing too crazy there. And then Eric Jones on regular optic. Not every pack is going to have something really, really cool in it, but you know, we're trying to have some fun here. Maybe we'll get maybe we'll get another 1-of-1. I mean, there are a lot of different cards that are 1-of-1 in this set. You know, obviously not as many people buy these cards as, say, like Topps Baseball or anything like that. So they make fewer of these boxes, so there is more of a likelihood to pull a 1-of-1 in one of these. Eric Jones, Terry Labonte, Tyler Reddick, Derek Kraus, Eric Almirola. We got ourselves a green parallel. Paul Menard, oh man, from $23.99. Miss Paul Menard. Good dude. Only won one race, but you know what? He brought it home clean quite a bit. And I respect him for that. So our next numbered parallel. I think that might be the first green parallel that I've pulled. Maybe I pulled one of the first one. I don't remember. I don't think I've pulled a green retro. Let's put it that way. Got a Metal Masters, again, of Jimmy Johnson, but I would suspect this is just going to be the regular fireworks. So we got the cracked dice for the 25. This is the regular hobby box version of it with the firework effect. And we got Eric Almirola on a regular optic. So we'll see here. Here we go. Another thick pack. Will we finally get our memorabilia card? I'm hoping we do. I'm hoping we get it. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think we got it here? Oh, this looks thicker. This looks thicker than these inserts. And the memorabilia cards for this are usually pretty thick in comparison to some other cards that you might get. Tony Stewart, Eric Almirola Race Kings, Ryan Blaney Race Kings, Cole Custer. Here we go. We do, in fact, have our memorabilia card. I'm going to get myself a thick top loader here so that we can properly protect it. We'll use, actually, you know what? I'm going to flip it around. Jimmy Johnson, Optic Retro. It's a normal optic right there. We got the Optic Retro Prism autograph. Kyle Larson, Power Squad. That is on the regular set. Here we go. We got the Noah Gragson Retro, but we're going to go ahead and unveil Austin Dillon. Oh, they faked this out. Nothing too crazy here. Just a regular memorabilia card. Noah Gragson, by the way, gray parallel, so nothing too crazy going on there. And we got Cole Custer on the regular retro. This here, I don't think this is a tire. That, I believe, is Fire Suit. Yeah, that's a fabric. So it's cool to actually get Fire Suit and not tire with this one, because that's definitely not a tire. That's definitely a fabric. It is guaranteed, so it is, in fact, race used. Some of the relic cards that you get with baseball and other sports, they just make something and put it in, and it's not real. This here is, in fact, guaranteed, as they say, or maybe they're just saying that, I don't know. But that is fabric right there, so at least it is, in fact, you know, not a tire, which we got. Tires are very prevalent in this set, at least from my experience, because the two things we pulled from the first hobby box were both tires. Hey, cool little pull right there. Austin Dillon race worn Fire Suit. I'm assuming that is fabric, so I believe it'd be Fire Suit. Maybe something like that. Something he wore. Maybe I don't know. Want to know where it was if he wore it. All right, here we go for, do my math correctly, pack 17 of 24. We're getting towards the end here. We got Ryan Blaney on the base, Clint Boyer, Jeff Gordon, Matty D, Greg Biffle, Alex LeBay on the gray parallel. And we got a Mark Martin, this here is just the regular revved up Optic Prism of Kevin Harvick on the Race Kings. So, neat little pull right there. I like those Optic Prisms. They're pretty cool. Nothing too crazy there. Haven't had a numbered card in a little bit here. Let's see if we end up getting one here. I like those numbered cards a lot. Hey, when we pulled that Dale Jr. 101, it was in the last quarter of me pulling it. So, hey, maybe we'll get another 101. Maybe. Daniel Hemrick, Chase Elliott. Hey, we do still have another memorabilia card as well. Alex Bowman on the Race Kings. Tyler Reddick, Retro. Richard Petty, Retro. We got a red parallel of Ben Rhodes. So we got some number right there. Red parallel is going to be the highest numbered, or the most prevalent parallel in the set. 21 of 299 there on the Ben Rhodes red. Ben Rhodes still in the Truck Series. Is he still in the playoffs now? I can't actually remember. I mean, he probably is. The way the Truck Series playoffs end up working, it's probably likely that he is, in fact, still in the playoffs. I just haven't been able to keep up as well. Jeff Gordon on the Royalty. And we got a regular optic of Kyle Larson. All right, we've had fun. We've had fun with this one. I think that Dale, or that Jimmy Johnson auto to 25 is definitely has been the best one, but we've gotten some pretty solid pulls so far. Nothing as crazy, I don't think, quite yet as that first box. That first box was good. But here we go. Last 6 packs of this hobby box. It's been a lot of fun. These are always super fun pulls. And excited to see what we get in these last 6 packs here. Austin Dillon on the base. Mike Harmon, Applebee's man again. Bill Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Race Kings of Richard Petty. Gray parallel, Brad Keselowski, Race Kings. Had enough of those gray parallels. And Rusty Wallace Royalty, that is the regular. And then Ty Dillon on the regular optic. Yeah. Nothing special there. Okay, here we go. This is our last thick pack, so we should have a relic in here, and it is a pretty thick card as well, so that would lead me to believe that, in fact, we do have a relic. It would be cool to get an autograph relic. That would be pretty dope. All right, we got Takuma Koga, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, Kyle Weatherman here. We're going to keep this covered. And then go in reverse. Joey Logano. This is a Race Kings regular optic. Under the lights, William Byron. Got Ty Gibbs here. We'll see what that is. But first, it's Denny Hamlin. Race Day Relics. This looks like a red parallel, and it is a red parallel, numbered to 250. It's a 57 to 250 right there. What is this? This doesn't look quite like tire. I don't know what. It's probably tire. It's guaranteed, of course. It's always guaranteed. I'm not sure what that is. That doesn't quite look like tire. Actually, you know, that may almost. I don't know. That's odd. I think I'd recognize that, but I don't. I'm not that smart. We'll pop this in the thick top loader. Oh boy, here we go. Still, I'm glad it's numbered at least. Red parallel, of course, numbered to 250, which is nice. Nice to get a number on the second relic card right there. And then we got Ty Gibbs on the gray parallel again. We're getting these gray parallels, man. I tell you what. All right, down the 4 packs. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a little bit different than the normal content on the channel, but I do have a lot of fun pulling this, and hope you enjoyed it as well. Let me know if you want to keep seeing videos like this on the channel. Of course, obviously, you won't overtake the NR content that Caleb and I are doing. You know, at the most, it'll be a once-a-week thing, if that, because that probably won't even be a once-a-week thing anyway. Landon Castle, Chase Briscoe, Ty Gibbs, Martin Truex Jr., Riley Herbst. We got ourselves a green parallel of Ryan Vargas. Our second green parallel in the set. That's numbered to 99. 38 of 99. We'll go ahead and put that in a sleeve. We got Kevin Harvick here. Looks like this is on the Elite Series. And it is just normal firework parallel there. And then we got a Dale Jr. Optic Prism. I think that's the second Optic Prism we've gotten the Dale Jr. here in this box. Solid little pull right there. 3 more packs left. Will we get a one-on-one here at the end like we did that last time? Get another gold vinyl, get a printing plate maybe? I don't know. I can dream, right? Kevin Harvick, Bubba Wallace, Kevin Harvick again on the Race Kings. Ryan Newman Retro, Ryan Blaney Retro, gray parallel. Again, another gray parallel, I tell you. Disappointing me with these gray parallels. It's Darrell Waltrip there. Daniel Suarez Unleashed. That's just a regular. And then Christopher Bell on the regular Optic. I want to end this good. I want to have a good ending to this whole video. We'll go over all the good stuff that we pulled, though. And I think those 2 Jimmy Johnson cards are definitely worth it enough for this box. Like I said, I probably got a little spoiled with that first box that I got because that was a pretty good pull. Alex Leway, Kyle Busch, Ray Black Jr., Harrison Burton, Clint Boyer, gray parallel, again, Kevin Harvick on the car. Under the lights, William Byron. Hey, we got ourselves a holographic, which is nice. So number on there, 106 of 199. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's not a bad pull right there. Cracked ice would have been better, but you know, guess we already got our cracked ice in this set, so, or in this box, not in this set. And then we got Cole Custer regular Optic Retro. All right, one last pack. It's ended big. I don't know. Will be a one-on-one in here? I don't think so. We get to the last pack, and the odds are probably not in our favor, unfortunately. But we'll see. We got Justin Bonsignore again. I think we pulled like 3 of this exact card, just with different parallels. Jeff Gordon, Denny Hamlin on the Race Kings, retro Sheldon Creed. Retro of Chris Buescher. We got a red parallel of Race Kings Austin Dillon. All right. Not too bad. 31 of 299 right there. Put that in a sleeve. Under the lights of Chris Buescher. And then Haley Deegan on a regular Optic. That ends it. No one-on-one this time around, guys. But hey, we did pull some good stuff. Let's go over all the numbered cards, and you know, still, you know, all of this, you know, we got some good stuff in here. Obviously, we just pulled the Race Kings of Austin Dillon right there, numbered to 299. A lot of red parallels here. Holographic William Byron, numbered to 199. Under the lights, Ryan Vargas, 99, green parallel. Race Day Relics, Denny Hamlin, numbered to 250. Ben Rhodes, red parallel, numbered to 299. Austin Dillon, not numbered, but looks like that was a fire suit relic there. Green parallel, Paul Menard, 23 to 99. Terry Labonte, red parallel, 107 to 299. Natalie Decker, 41 to 49 on the retro purple. Kevin Harvick blue, 110 to 199. Jeremy Clements red, 15 to 299. This was a good pull. Metal Masters Jimmy Johnson, 2 of 25. The Let's Go, the rare insert, ultra rare insert for Kevin Harvick. And definitely our best pull is the Jimmy Johnson Optic Retro Autograph, numbered 17 to 25. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It took me 39 minutes in to open this box. But hey, it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed pulling this. And hey, you know what? Won't do this all the time, but whenever I get a box or 2 or something like that, we'll make a video, and we'll just do it here on this main channel now instead of going to the card pulls, because you know what, no one's over there. You know, you're all over here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and yeah, have a good one. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, of course, as always, and I will see you guys later.